Hello, 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 hello. Let's chat a second. You guys get to keep me company. Whoops. Whoops. I'm a hot mess. Oh, man. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to get you guys to stay up. There. Hey, Unique Trauma Obsessed. You guys get to keep me company for a second. Well, I am I am slaving over French toast sticks. I know I did, right? French toast sticks and frozen waffles is what I am pulling in this afternoon for my kids. Hey, voices. I'm good. Hey, Punkette. So this is just a quick, so I was kind of just cooking and I was like not feeling like doing anything deep. So, okay, let's be real. I'm making French toast sticks and frozen waffles. So I don't know if that's considered cooking, but hey, Jen, my kids are eating, right? Right. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit. Hold on. Let me get the frozen waffles. Hey, 80s girl. Hold on. Stay put. I'm not going to lie. My, good for you, voices. My almost 14-year-old is going to be, he's still sleeping. So, hey, Chris, this is kind of not a natural true crime. So a couple questions, and then I am going to voice my opinion of what's going on. Okay, two things. So my son is almost 14. Hey, Tara with Trisha. Hey, Aussie Crime. And he has decided for his birthday that my in-laws are going to Virginia Beach. And he is... Why, Punkette? That's right, voices. He has decided that instead of spending his birthday with us, he would like to go with them for his birthday. I was a little sad. But I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go and let him. So I said yes. Would you guys? I mean, I said yes. He doesn't need to be here on his birthday. Oh, sorry, Punkette. He doesn't. It's at Walmart French toast sticks, I guess. So that's what I was going to say, voices. So my husband said, first of all, he gets to go down and see his cousins and be with his uncle who's in the military. And he gets to spend time with his grandparents, which he absolutely adores to do. And see, they used to take him to Reptile Land for every... All right, Chris, yeah, we're just chatting this one. I hope you watch the next one for every birthday. But then he got too old. I mean, they went for like 9 years straight. So this for them is a really big deal to be able to spend his birthday with them. And so I know it's a good thing. I'm like, what do you mean he doesn't want to, like, it's just, yes, he's growing up. He's gaining independence. I know, right, Essay? So I said, absolutely, you can go. And we'll celebrate Thursday night. He wants to go to Applebee's when he wakes up. So it might be like 9 o'clock dinner. But yeah, it's definitely hard when they start to get older. And, I'm trying to remember that it's very special for his grandparents too. It is, voices. I mean, they have gone now a few years without going to Reptile Land. Once he hit 9, he really was kind of like, I've seen it 9 times. Like, no, I think they started when he was 3 and went every single year till he was about 9 or 10. And then at the end, he was just going for them. And so, he doesn't like to go many places. He likes his routine of being at home at night and stuff, but he actually was the one that said, yeah, I'd like to go for my birthday. So anyways, I just think that it's really cool because as he gets older, anybody with kids, nephews, whatever, realize that like as they get older, like sometimes they'll cut, like it used to be like, can I go to Mama and Papa's? That's what he calls his grandparents. And nice 80s girl. And now it's kind of like they'll come to me and say, will Nehemiah come over? Could he come over this weekend? And he always wants to, but it is definitely more tricky to get him to commit. So anyways, they were pretty pumped. So that's this week. And then So the other funny thing is, Gen 8, I'm so sorry for you, is his style is changing so much. He asked for Hey Dudes for his birthday. Let me tell you about Hey Dudes. They're loafers. They're loafers, but somebody put a $60 price tag on them with like a cool name. Has anybody heard of Hey Dudes? Because I had not heard of Hey Dudes till I'm gonna put these in the microwave, then we'll talk again. Till this week. And I am going to invent something. And do you voices, do you like them? Now, I have talked to 2 people this week after I was like, I guess if that's what he wants. And they said they last forever. And it's kind of the new style. And yeah, they make him in. Okay, so you guys like him? Because if there's something he likes, and now everybody has said they're wonderful. So I'm fine with that. It was just funny because he used to be a straight up gym shorts, high tops boy, and now he's like, Hey Dudes and things like that. But I'm glad that makes it seem like it made the right, and it's his birthday, whatever. But I've heard good things about them, and so, well, I feel better about that now. My kids are growing. Good. Hey, Diana. So I was watching CJ's live. So first of all, let's talk about tonight. Tonight at 8:30, I'll have Alfred Garza on here. He is the dad of Uvalde victim, Amory Jo Garza. Now you've heard about her. Now you've seen the stepdad on. You have not seen the dad on as much. That is an issue. He has felt like he hasn't been able to share his story as much. So that's okay, voices. So he is going to be on tonight. He wants his chance to share his story. And he has said that there are other dads. Frank, I sent it to you in Discord. He has had other dads he feels that have felt, yes, I am Diana tonight at 8:30, have felt a little bit pushed aside. And I said, by all means, they can use our platform to share their story, right? For some people, sharing their grief and sharing their story helps them feel like they are doing their part. And he deserves to have a voice about his daughter. And so we're going to give that to him. And somebody's banging upstairs. Must be he has come alive. So he will be live tonight at 8:30 with me. I've modded up, and the only thing we're going to ask is that we don't start. We are going to let him do whatever he wants. That sounds bad. As far as like, if he wants to swear, we're going to let him cuss. If he hey, somebody must be losing in a game or something. If he wants anything, all his feelings are okay. So I just ask that you guys would let them make him feel like that. Okay. Just make him feel welcomed. And the other thing I'm not going to allow, and not that anyone here has, good idea voices has ever brought this into here, but I don't want it to become a gun debate either. Now, he has some different opinions on how he wants to see things handled. And so it might not be a popular opinion. He wants to make sure things are handled properly and with dignity and all this. And his fear, he told me, was that if we work too fast and there's too much emotion, that the right people won't get the right discipline, if that makes sense. So, hey, Kimberly. So just be you guys. Just be cool. All right. For any of the dads, like I said, I'm going to provide them a place, and it's good. And some people have asked if during that live I'm going to talk about, now a few people emailed me asking if I was going to talk about the victim impacts of Parkland today that they did. I'm not going to do that on tonight's live. I don't think that's appropriate or would be helpful for her dad to hear any of the Parkland statements. It was like 2 people and I don't recognize the email, but if that makes sense. So if you want to hear the victim impacts about Parkland, I will play that at another point this week, but it definitely won't be with Amory's dad on. But I do want to explain who Amory is. Her picture's in my thumbnail. Amory was the girl that Chloe was sitting next to Chloe that she said was like her protector. I believe that was the right one. But he's going to tell you about Amory and stuff. And she was a beautiful girl and her eyes were just crazy. But yeah, I hope you all understand why I would not obviously play Parkland testimony during this live tonight. And he's going to be nervous. You know, I gave him the 80s girl. I've looked and looked and looked. I don't know. If you all remember the Lisa Westbury case, she was the lawyer in a really well-known attorney in Florida. And she was found by her daughter killed. And some police said it was gunshots. Some police said it looked like something else. But there has been zero information on that. I've looked and looked and looked. I have speculations. I would say there's some holes in the kids' stories, but it is, Diana. It is. And, you know, there's no battle between moms and dads, right? But if a dad feels like he's not getting to share their part of the story, I think he gets to deserve to share his part of the story. So part of the problem with Uvalde, what happened, and I'm sure you guys, and we heard even Brett Cross talk about it last week, is the media came right away, right? We saw that. And they were like vultures and they just jumped on anything and anyone. And when they did that, they took pieces of interviews and stuff and they took narratives and they ran with it. And it became nuts. Well, now the media, where are they? They're gone, right? Because those stories, I mean, they're there a little bit, but those stories, those big, you know, I don't even know what you call them. What do you call those things when they're like, not novelty, something like those big, you know, gross, like sad stories have been told. So people, they've dipped out now, but all you see is these narratives and whatnot. So, so I'm happy that he's going to have a place to share it. And he's a super nice guy. And it takes a lot of guts to go on a live about it. So I told him he didn't need to turn on his camera. So, I mean, I think it'll be good. And I'm glad he gets to share who his daughter was. Yeah, right, Unique. And I told him that I would, you know, if he wanted to talk a little bit about what happened that day, by all means, talk about it. But by no means does he need to. Oh, all right, Rena, thanks. Have a good time. Well, kids have a good time. We do not need to hear. He does not need to go. Like, what he shares is enough for us in this community. Yes, Voices. You know, no one can find it. I don't think I'm doing something right. I'll send it to you, Voices. Yeah, it's for 8:30. I do have it scheduled. I don't know why the link's not showing up. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But he's a nice man. It's just, and I know Rob was interviewing another victim's parents today, and he was gonna send that my way as well. But now on to what I was watching CJ's today, and I've watched a lot of different lives and stuff. Yeah, right, Unique Trauma Obsessed. So I saw this weekend somebody called me a roach, and I got my feelings hurt, and then, you know, my friends here talked me through it and stuff. And like, if I'm a roach because I'm in a lot of different chats, then I guess I'm a roach. Like, I don't care. I don't have anything against anyone, well, one person on YouTube at all. So I'm not going to like pretend like I do, I guess. Jen, what has gone on is ridiculous. I can't even still believe it's talking about it. I mean, I at least feel like at least CJ's live. Yeah, I know Voices. It sounds like Sally Ann, you know, she's getting some help and stuff, and that's awesome. But it's really none of my business. I don't care if somebody was faking it or somebody was doing it for attention with self-harm. I don't care. In my mind, I'll take it seriously. It's all, yeah, I'm not going, for a brief moment, I was upset. And then Kathy, Joe, and Amber talked me off the ledge. And they were like, I don't really care. You know, what, just stop talking about it. Like, it, I don't know. It's just weird. It's just different. It's odd. I guess it's being part of, I guess that's the drama part of the community, I guess. But I think if it just stopped being talked about, it would just go away. But maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. But yeah. But I really wanted to address, because I was upset. Like, Glenn's not done anything to me personally, so I'm gonna go to his chat. Trisha comes in here and supports me. I'm gonna go into his chat. I'm gonna support both of them. I'm gonna support Voices. I have nothing against Voices. I'm gonna support Jess because she makes me laugh. I'm gonna support Brittany because she's been great with me. You know, like, I'm not gonna choose. So it was just funny. Like, if I'm a roach because I go to many different places, then I'm a roach. I go to MJ's. I don't know. Why do we have to pick a place? Yeah, unique trauma obsessed. So when Jen 8 actually emailed me and she said, thanks for staying out of the drama and stuff. And I said, well, I'm trying to, but some days it is hard. It is hard. Like, some days it is hard when I see things about me like that. And this was of note. Glenn had posted a screenshot of himself, and it just happened. I saw something. He did not send it, or anyone send it. Voices. I know. But I think every creator can be great in certain ways, in their own way. I don't have an issue with any of them. Yeah, as long as I have a really big saying, and my kids laughed every time, and I can't remember where I heard it first, but you just say, not my monkey, not my circus. Sure, Blue Spirit, if it's nice. If it's really mean, I'll probably cry, but go ahead. If it's mean, it's okay. I'll just cry later. What's the question? If it's anything like you want me to out Natasha for some big thing, I'm not going to do it. But yes, you may ask me a question. Exactly, Emily. Exactly. I think it's worse because it was a person that used to like me. But again, they're entitled to feel how they feel, I guess. Okay. Blue Spirit. Gay people can like me too. Wait, like, I think you're screwing around with me. But hey, it's okay. Hey, it's all right to love me even if you're gay. We all have crushes. I love Matthew McConaughey, and I don't stand a chance to get him from his wife. Plus, I'm married, and so is he. So, but hey, I can still love him. But Blue Spirit, thank you for telling me that. So what exactly, you know what? I don't even want to know what the question is then. Yeah, I think that no matter what we do, somebody's going to always like us and somebody's going to not like us. Yes, Voices, I am. But I'm going to be real, guys. Since I've been talking. Yeah, Jen, I just feel personally like it got blown to something that wasn't even about Sally Ann. Like, I thought, wait, I got so confused by the end of this that I was like, wait, who are we talking about? Like, I thought this was about Sally Ann, and then it went to Jess, and then it went, and I was like, what are we talking about? Like, I didn't understand, like, how did it get flipped from the main issue? The main issue was, and I said it in Robbie's chat, can't we all just call a truce? No one is innocent in the entire situation that started this whole mess. No one is innocent. But we also have to understand the whole mess kind of started with somebody getting upset that they weren't included in an award. Well, like, that's a really minor thing to go this far. Like, I mean, let's be real. I gotta put you guys closer. Well, no, you're right. And then the more I talk to you, because I've been doing a lot of missing cases. I've been working a lot with Kaylee's mom, and still am, and no updates. And I'll update more on her tomorrow. They have people harassing them, and their son. It's just awful. But you know, I've got another case where I'm working with a mom. Brian Vladik is how he goes. Hassel, I think is how I gotta pronounce his name right. She reached out to me. So I've been working with several moms, and as you work with different moms and see what they're going through, or dads, what they're going through with kids missing or people missing, and then I hear about, you know, or I'm speaking to Uvalde parents. Like, come on, this is silly. We don't have any idea what true trauma. Well, wait, no, let me take that back. We do know what true trauma is, right? But this is very minor stuff in the grand scheme of what is going on in our world. It really is. But there were a lot of people the other day who re-experienced trauma and who were very upset. And that part of it is the serious part that we need to step back and go, look, holy cow. Like, this isn't worth it. This isn't worth it at all. And my pastor preached on anger yesterday, surprisingly, about how we're all the ways we handle anger. Do we lash out? Do we throw things? Do we scream? I mean, I think we've all done that at one point. And I think on here, we get the worst of people's anger sometimes. And it's pretty sad. I don't know. I'm rambling. You guys know I just sit here and talk sometimes. I don't know. I mean, Voices, you know, you've worked with, please remind me. I always want to say Chase, but I don't think it's Chase. It's Chance, his family. I just think you see it in different perspectives the more you hear these stories and the more you really start to focus on what's important. And if that's what people like to talk about on the other channels, that is their right as well. I don't dislike them for it. I just think that it's a sad situation. Just a sad situation. That's all I can put. We just need to. It's just an unnecessary situation for it to keep going. And you're right, true trauma obsessed. You're right. And so I may get 20 people in here talking true crime, running ideas by it, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it at this point, because just to keep my sanity. And like I said, I don't dislike any creator except for one on this platform at all. So yeah, if that makes me a bad person, that I go to multiple different chats, then so be it. But I'm not going to hurt people and yell and say nasty things about somebody that's never done anything to me. And even so, like, so what? Like, come on. We don't even know. Like, Navigator, you know, I used to not like her at all, right? I used to be like, she's the worst, blah, 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 because of whose community I is. Isis. No. I was in. And you know what? Navigator and I have a ton in common in travel ball, softball world. And I've had some really great conversations with her about that. And so, like, we don't really know people enough to not like them in this community. Yeah, it's been bad. There's a Twitter community for Kaylee Jones, her family, that is actually they've gone all the way to Illinois and really started to harass Hunter, Kaylee's brother that was on this channel. And he had to call the police. And what they don't know is the FBI cleared Hunter of having anything to do with Kaylee's disappearance not months ago, but he's been cleared and looked at, and the FBI is not at all feel that Hunter has involvement. But these people went all the way to Illinois. That's pretty bold, considering they are from Georgia. But, all right. Oh, I forgot I had the French toast sticks in the microwave. I should probably get those. But I wanted to just chat. Hey, Grandma Sherry, and I wanted to tell you guys what to expect tonight. I assume Alfred is probably going to be pretty nervous. This is one of his first times talking. I think he did some interviews at the very beginning. But I'm also going to be, and he has not asked me to, I have volunteered this. I'm going to drop his Cash App link in chat because I asked him if I could have it. I want these families to be able to focus on grieving, and if that helps their stress level. So he did not ask me to do that. I am doing that. You don't have to donate. Donate if you want. Donate if you can. It's there. But anyways. All right, y'all. Thanks for listening to me into my entire rambled, garbled mess of, I don't even know what that was. And I will see everybody in multiple different chats. So I'll see you guys tonight at 8:30. I appreciate you all. And I'm going to go slave over these French toast sticks and waffles. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.